Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to look at how to evaluate algebraic expressions using substitution. So let's have a look at some example questions. What I'm going to do is the first question of each row, and after that, you're going to pause the video. You're going to actually try the second column and the third column questions by yourself. So let's have a look at question. Evaluate the following algebraic expressions by substituting in the given values. Please show your working. Now let's have a look at a couple of key verbs. Evaluate, what does that mean? That means calculate your final answer. And what does substituting mean? That means replacing the letter with the given number value. So let's have a look at the first one. Evaluate x plus 3 when x is 2. So what we're going to evaluate is x plus 3, this whole thing, and it told us the specific value for x is 2 for this case. So you replace this x with 2. So we have 2 plus 3 gives us 5. Let's have a look at the second row. Evaluate x minus 5 when x is 8. So we're going to evaluate this whole thing and then put the equal sign underneath. Replace the x with 8. 8 minus 5, that will give us 3. Now let's have a look at the third row. We need to evaluate 2x. Now sometimes when students are rushing, they say, oh, I just need to replace the x with 3, so that is 23. Now in fact, that is wrong, because 2x means 2 groups of x, so that is same as 2 times by x. So remember, in algebra, between the number and letter, when you multiply together, you can actually remove the times, but if you see nothing, that means times. So therefore this is 2 times 3, so therefore the answer is 6. The last question, evaluate m over 5 when m equal to 10. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to actually replace the m with 10 over 5, and that will give us 2. Now what I would love you to do is to do the second column and the third column by yourself, and you're going to come back to the video again to check your answers. Now please check your answers. You can see all of this working out and the answers are written. Now let's just pay attention to the last one here, which is evaluate 8 over n if n equals 3. Now you realize I can't simplify 8 over 3 anymore. If that's the case, you can just leave it as it is. You don't have to convert it to decimal. You don't have to convert it to percentage. Just leave it as it is. Now let's have a look at the next couple of example questions. Again, I'm going to do the first one of each row, and you're going to try the remaining questions by yourselves. Evaluate 2m minus 3n. That's what we're going to evaluate. So I'm going to write it down. 2m means 2 times m, minus 3n means 3 times by n. Now I'm going to replace each letter with the given value. So 2 times by m is 3, and 3 times by n, which is 1. So therefore it is 6 minus 3. We have to follow the bad math. Make sure you do the multiplication first, and therefore the final answer is 3. Now let's have a look at the next row. It says, if j is 9, w is 9, find the value of this entire expression. So again, 11j means 11 times by j, plus 3w means 3 times by w minus 3. 11 times by j is 9, plus 3 times by w is 9, minus 3. Therefore, I have 99 plus 27 minus 3. So the final answer is 123. Now let's check whether you have done the remaining questions correctly by yourselves or not. So here are the working out and the answers of the remaining 4 questions. Now let's have a look at a few more examples. So the first one, we have evaluate 3 bracket x plus y. Now you just remember that 3 bracket means 3 times bracket x plus y. Now we're going to replace or substitute each letter by the number that is given. Now remember, we follow the BEDMAS, so we have to do the brackets first. So that's 3 times by 10. So therefore, the first one is 30. Now let's have a look at second row. Second row, we have a giant fraction. And the top, the numerator, is 2a minus 3. So that means it is 2 times a minus 3 over 7. We're going to replace the a with 4. And then we can work out the numerator, which is 8 minus 3 over 7. So the final answer is 5 over 7. Now let's have a look at the last row. If v is 4, find 3v squared minus 2v plus 7. So 3v squared means 3 times v minus 2 times v plus 7. Now we can replace all the v's with a given value, which is 4. So it's 3 times 4 minus 2 times 4 plus 7. So we have 3 times 4 times 4. That will give us 48 minus 8 plus 7. So therefore it is 47. Now I would like you to pause the video and do the remaining questions and come back to check the answers. Now please check your answers and working out with these on the screen. And I hope you actually understand now how to substituting the values into the algebraic expressions and evaluate.